So what happens when you have twin children at a time where twins were being unalive for the belief that they were evil? Well, nothing will happen to them if you were a king and you knew how to hide them from your own people. Because that's exactly what happened in the story of Ebumari, the founder of Ago-iwoye, and his sister Estemari. The story is that Oduduwa had twins, a boy and a girl, but he didn't want them to be killed, so he protected them by sending them to a faraway distance. And while the girl grew up to be the Estemari of Ondo, the boy chose something different. He founded Ago-iwoye. Now let's talk about Ago-iwoye. So their father sent them to a place called Idoko, near Ondo. That place was far away enough, it was hidden enough. But when the locals saw them, they recognized that these were royal blood. So Estemari stayed in Ondo, grew up and became the ruler, the Osemawe of Ondo. But her brother Ebumari went west, traveling by water. He was using it, going through all of Yoruba territories and gaining followers. And then he reached Ijebu. The people around there welcomed him, they liked him, and they accepted him. Around the year 1515, he became the first Ebumawe. That title never left. He organized 7 separate communities into one: Ibipe, Ishamuro, Idosinusi, Igon, Idode, Imosu, and Imere. Each of these communities were different, but they all answered to one crown. For nearly 300 years, this worked. They farmed together, they traded together, and they survived while kingdoms around them were falling apart. Then the year 1831 came. The Egba attacked them very hard and very fast. Orile-Iwoye's defense broke, the crown was abandoned, and that's how the 7 quarters were thrown into total darkness. But then one man refused to let it end there. This man, Balogun Meliki, he was a warrior. He gathered all the refugees together and walked them through the forest till they found a lowland ground to shelter them. It was a safe ground, a defendable ground, but here is what matters. When news got to the Awujale of Ijebu land that they were there, he recognized them, so he gave them permission to rebuild. He gave them the land. So they named that place Ago Meliki, which means Meliki's camp. Except unlike regular camps, this was not temporary. They stayed here for years and years and years, and the camp became a town. The 7 quarters stayed together because they had to. The threat really never went away. But the thing is that the Ebumari throne remained empty all these years. There was no central king, there was no beaded crown. It was just the Balogun that were rotating leadership. Balogun were war leaders, so imagine war leaders leading a camp that never actually went to war. Then over a century passed without being the norm until something shifted. The early 1900s, young educated men from Ago-iwoye started organizing. And when they went through their history, they said to each other, they said, "We deserve our throne back. We deserve to honor where we came from." So they did it. In the year 1932, Oba Akondiri Adenuga was eventually crowned as the Ebumawe, the first one in over 100 years, meaning the crown eventually came home. But they were not done. They picked the name Ago and the name Iwoye and mashed them into one, which is the Ago-iwoye that we know today. That decision meant everything to them. It meant we are not just refugees pretending to be a kingdom, and we are not a kingdom clinging to the past. We are both. We are all. We survived here and we belong here. Today, Ago-iwoye is the headquarters of Ijebu North local government with a population of over 190,000 people. And of course, Olabisi Onabanjo University sits in that town. The 7 quarters are still there, still distinct, still united. So this is the story of Ago-iwoye, a kingdom that was erased in 1831 that refused to be erased. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like Yoruba contents like this one, or you want to learn more about Yoruba culture and history, do well to give me a follow. I drop random Yoruba contents from time to time. And until next time, bye.